They have found 10 bodies so far, and now police in New York have stepped up their grim search through dense undergrowth along a Long Island beach, whilst they hunt for a woman who's been missing for almost a year. Shannon Gilbert, who worked as a prostitute, still hasn't been found, and detectives are now investigating the possibility that as many as 3 serial killers may have dumped their victims in the same area. And tomorrow, the FBI is deploying specialist equipment to help in the search, as our Washington correspondent Sarah Smith now reports.
Helicopters equipped with special surveillance cameras are today scouring the beach, looking for clues, maybe even more human remains. While police divers search underwater for any evidence that may have been washed away. They are increasingly worried the killer they're looking for may be one of their own, another cop or someone who knows a lot about how they work. The thick undergrowth is tough to dig through. Police dogs have found most of the remains so far, and it is unusual to find so many bodies so close together.
Which is somewhat unique for a serial killer. Most of them want to spread the bodies apart so that if one is found, there's no connection to the others.
On Gilgo Beach, Long Island, in December last year, the bodies of 4 women were discovered, wrapped in Hessian sacks. They have all been identified as prostitutes who advertised their services on the Craigslist website. On the 29th of March this year, another body was discovered. That corpse is yet to be identified. Then on April the 4th, the remains of 3 more victims were found. And on Monday, police found what seems to be 2 different sets of human remains near the road. Some bones were wrapped in plastic bags, others just dumped on the beach. And as well as 8 women, police have also found the body of a 5-year-old child and a man's skull. The family of one victim was taunted by the killer. He called them repeatedly using Melissa Barthelемy's own mobile phone.
I just know that he's a very sick individual and he needs to be caught as soon as possible.
Each phone call was made from a crowded place like Times Square and lasted less than 3 minutes, making them impossible to track.
And he knows personal details about the family because he had Melissa's cell phone and he was in contact with her through Craigslist, and he was very adept at utilizing technology.
Police say the killer is obviously smart and knows about their procedures. They believe he'll also be enjoying all the attention these gruesome finds are getting.
With serial killers, they taunt. They like to taunt. They like to look at the media. They like to see how is their case going. This is the psychological gratification that they receive.
There may be more victims. Shannon Gilbert, who worked as a prostitute, was last seen near Gilgo Beach and has never been found. Mounted police picking through the brush know they have to work fast. When this undergrowth starts blooming in a few weeks' time, it will be all but impossible to find any further evidence.
We want to do this before the spring foliage grows in and makes it more difficult. And if there are any more bodies out there, we want to find them.
And of course they want to find who killed them. Police realise there may be more than one murderer. Significant differences in how the bodies were hidden suggest as many as 3 separate killers may have been dumping their victims in the same place.
Sarah Smith in the United States.